And we're speaking with,
Mrs. Rockensuess,
and what grade?
4th grade.
Super, thanks. So the PTO gave you a grant
Yes.
to buy what?
Well, I've actually received 2 PTO grants. Last year in the spring, I received a grant for the book Crenshaw. It's written by the same author that wrote The One and Only Ivan, which the school had adopted 3 years ago. And so most of the students, if they've been here for at least 3 years, have read that book. This author has written a new book, Crenshaw. And so we got these in September when they came out in paperback. PTO bought a class set of those that I have in my room, but they're for anybody in the school that would need them for sure.
And so what else did you get?
The other thing I got from PTO, this was the newest grant, so I guess it's like your fall cycle, you would call it, is the Scholastic News magazine. It's a weekly magazine filled with nonfiction text, which is something I felt like in our classroom we needed more really good nonfiction text that was engaging, that was interesting, filled with current events. And so that's what this magazine has. It comes out weekly, has activities for the kids to do, but also just a common text we can read and discuss and practice our skills. We'll get this starting January is when the first issue will come to our room. And that's a year's subscription.
So going back to the book, what's the book about?
The book is about a boy who has a difficult home life. Sometimes they are homeless. And so there's a mythical cat that comes into his life when the child is having struggles. And so he sort of relies on this imaginary cat to get him through the tough times.
And on the Scholastic newsletter, how will that be a morning thing and then you'll have a discussion in the morning, or is it something they'll read and then later in the week you'll talk about it?
So the way I anticipate using it is using some of the articles in it as part of our mini lesson. So either mini lesson or shared reading. And during shared reading, we always use a common text. So everybody has a copy of it, or I've projected a copy of whatever the text is. So using some of these articles for shared reading and then practicing main idea and supporting details, or summarizing nonfiction text, talking about the text structure, how the text is set up, those kinds of things to practice. So it will be used, I'm anticipating about daily, or at least 3 to 4 times a week.
Super. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.